Very good evening, teacher Shiv. You are not teacher Shiv. You are all diligent. You can say you are industrious. You are a versatile teacher for not only for YouTube, for many more learners like me. Every day I watch your videos with different content. I don't know how you search different content, from where you search the different people. Uh, your content and your videos. I think these all are totally unique. Somehow, like many learners can utilize and get the knowledge from your YouTube videos. That's why most of time I give you the theme. You are a treasure of knowledge. You are the treasure of ocean.
I wish I could see, like, I can show you my feathers that I'm flying, because since we started talking with each other, you have been appreciating me and with a lot of adjectives and compliment because I'm not that much good in vocabs and I don't even want to use. You have used so many advanced vocabs, and I would take it as a gratitude. I'm really thankful to you for these compliments, though I don't deserve, but okay, fine. If you are saying so, somehow I will try to manage it. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay, so how is your day?
Well, my day is so far so good till now. No complaint by the grace of Almighty God. I'm trying to add some productivity in my life as well as trying to groom itself so that I can add some value in my overall personality. So everything is going fit and fine. How about your side? How life is treating you these days?
Hmm. My days and my time and my school, my schedule, everything is going very nice, smoothly. As usual, nothing or bit difference, but yes, I'm getting energy, you can say, when I watch your video on YouTube and when I connect with my students. So yes, overall, I'm utilizing my time fully accomplishment, and I'm getting energy. Every time I'm getting energy when I get something new from other side.
Yeah, I can say the way you are speaking and articulating every single thing, I would consider you are full of exuberant and jubilant. Somehow, I can consider you as full of rapture and alacrity. The zeal and just I can easily notice in your face. So that's something. It can be easily noticed that you are feeling so energetic today. Superb.
Not today, every day.
Okay, that's
Yes,
great.
yes, yeah. Actually, I'm a inquisitive type of learner. I'm always ready to get grab something from others, whatever they are giving me knowledge, any type of knowledge. Like, okay, so
Oh,
good,
that's great.
yes, I know each and everything about you because you can say I'm a regular. Your I'm regularly watching your videos.
Viewers?
Yes, yes, yeah, I'm a big viewer, one of the big viewer of yours, and yes, I keep eye to eye on your each and every content, whatever you are uploading. Not only for my, it's not the for the beneficial purpose, but yes, somehow I'm getting I'm getting knowledge from your videos. That's why I watch. So I just want to ask a little introduction from your side. Then we will start conversation. And today I have some doubts. So I just want to clarify those doubts.
Okay, well, my name is Shiv, and I born and brought up in India. My native place is Uttarakhand. By profession, I'm a center government employee. In addition to this, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. In addition to this, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own YouTube channel where I'm uploading spoken English content. At the same time, some conversations videos as like this. So that's all about from my side in brief.
Hmm. Great. Great to hear again about you. I think some new viewers who are watching our video, they will definitely aware about you. Now they will start watching your videos again. Okay. So
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. Teachers say I just want to ask, like I have some doubts which are related to other learners and same as from my side. So can I ask those because you can easily simplify, you can justify those. I can understand like this. Okay, so my first,
I'll try my best. I'm not perfect, but still, I'll try my best to pacify you with my answers. Though it's quite difficult to content anyone, but yes, to some extent, I can try. Yeah, please go ahead.
okay, okay, so thank you. Actually, it is the mentality. You can say it's not a mentality of not only from my state. I'm from Haryana. It's the mentality of each and every Indian. I think, like they always think English is a tough language. I don't know. It is the conditioning of those. Uh, I don't know in which way. Because many learners ask me, like English is a toughest language. So can you justify it's toughest or not?
Well, when it comes to English, in fact, I would say not only English, but also any language, it just came off your mind, nothing else. Your brain will give you an intimation whether it is tough or easy. I hope you heard about this quotation in Hindi. Man ke hare haar hai, man ke jeete jeet.
Yeah.
If you brain from your brain, you can brain anything. There's no such power in this whole world who can change your tendency, your mindset. You need to believe on yourself that this is not a rocket science. It's not a
Mm,
bomb, just a language like other language. Just
mm,
because it is in trend and a lot of countries are using the same language, that's why we feel that this language is something which is very humongous, but it is not. Second thing, not only English, but also any other language. If you immerse yourself, if you fall in love with that language, if you
mm,
have a great determination and dedication in order to learn this language, I don't think so. Like anyone is there who can stop you to master that. Third thing, I want everyone to ask one question before learning English, and that is why. If
why?
you give the answer of why I'm learning this language, so you can fly. Otherwise,
Mm,
the rest of the life just cry, right?
yeah.
The fourth one is I told you earlier, we all are Indians, and English is not our native language. This is the
Mm,
second language which we are trying to master on because of our different reason. So keep it simple. If you are
mm,
making any mistake, you are fumbling, you are stucking at any point, you say, there is a word, the word is palki churiness. And I'm
mm,
telling you, those who know this word, for them this word is easy. But
mm,
those who are not aware of this word, again, this word is very difficult for them. So
mm,
if you know English, if you practice English, if you learn English, this language will become your friend, and this language will become very easy for you. But if you
mm.
keep maintaining distance that no, I'm not going to learn this language of God, what will people think? What will happen if I'll make a mistake? If you give this kind of vibes to your mind, so obviously this language is difficult for you. Now you choose. Is it difficult or easy?
Absolutely right. Absolutely. And I think it's not the dealing about the English. It's like every language. Because if you
Exactly.
are from the any part of India, so it's not it's not must like you are aware about the Kannada, Malayalam, and Bhojpuri, all those languages. So I think each and every language have different aspect, right? So yes, proper
Exactly.
mindset, yes, proper mindset and right approach, right? These two are the pillars.
True.
Okay. So I just want to ask, like, what is the right approach to learn English?
Uh, Again, it's kind of very complicated and corner a diplomatic question, I would say, because what I believe, um, when you are trying to understand, every single person has his own separate story in his
Yeah.
life. The
Mm,
shoes fit for you might pinch others, right?
mm,
So, first of all, I would say anyone who has to learn English, he has to evaluate himself or herself.
mm,
At least he would aware of the level he has in terms of spoken English. Once he knows at what level he is, and then second, at what level he wants to reach. Now, this is the level. Here I want to reach. Now find out the best way to cover this gap,
Hmm.
right? So how can you cover the gap? It's your own story. When you will evaluate yourself, you are going to come up with some positive and negative points of your spoken English.
Hmm.
Positive, you have a good amount of gaps that you can use anytime. It's your plus point. At the
Hmm.
same time, your grammar is not good. Your pronunciation is not good. These are two areas where you need to work on, right? So you have to focus on these two areas as much as possible.
Hmm.
And the level you have will decide how you can to master this language. If I
Hmm.
have vocabulary, I can manifest my idea in such amazing and awesome way, right? Fourth, people are stuck at grammar. They feel, if I don't know grammar, I can speak English. Just think about your native language. Do you know the grammar of your native language? Forget
Hmm.
about native and just remember the Hindi. This is national language, and I can bet you most of us even don't know the complete grammar of our native language, Hindi. व्याकरण आती नहीं है कईयों को, honestly speaking, including me, right? Still we are speaking. So why you are expecting the same level of accuracy in this second language as you don't even have in your first language, right?
Hmm.
First, develop the flow confidence where you can speak English with anyone without any hesitation and shyness. Then after, of course, you can go for accuracy, but not before. Don't create a trap of grammar for yourself in initial stage. Fifth
Hmm.
one is there is no magic, no tablet, no
Yeah.
motivational speaker. Nothing is going to come on you and he would tell you that this is the way that you can learn English. No.
Hmm.
Practice is the only key. Practice makes a man perfect. I don't believe on it because no one is perfect in this whole world. Every single person has some perfection with a lot of imperfections. So you should accept your imperfections, but rather being avoiding your practice and finding the shortcut for it. Just try to be consistent towards practice. By your mistake, be focused. Work on your mistakes, be laborious, and then one day for sure you can become a flawless speaker, undoubtedly. Now,
Yeah.
English speaking environment. It's something which give you a real exposure of this language. When you are at
Hmm.
home, just try to understand how can you speak in English at your home. When you are at your office, try to understand the psychology of this language, that how can you speak in English with your employees, with your superior or seniors or juniors. When you are going to school, in your kids' parents teacher meeting, just try to understand how can you talk with your teachers, right? Whenever you are at any public place, so just learn
Hmm.
the art of speaking there in public space. So you need to understand different exposure of this language, right? The next one is LRWS. I hope you know this: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Listening podcasts, native speakers, English speakers, professional speakers, English teachers will allow you to get the real exposure of this language. But listening must be active listening. There's a saying that before being a good speaker, one must be a good listener first.
Hmm.
Second one is reading. Reading will allow you to improve your sentence formation, new vocabs, intonation. If you read aloud, so improve your pronunciation. And someone said, the one who is a good reader today can become a good leader tomorrow, right? Third one is writing. Writing will improve your accuracy. You will understand how grammar works physically when you write. And when you write, I hope you have experience. Before writing something, you think first. This is how you can inculcate think in English power. You can improve your content creation and thoughts generation power, right? And speaking which we are doing right now, that we have been speaking with a lot of people. I will purchase a book of swimming and I will give you to ma'am. Read this book, and from tomorrow onwards, you are going to learn swimming. Not possible.
Hmm.
For that, you need to jump into the water. You have to practice swimming, and then only you can learn it. So don't think that only by watching videos, scrolling reels, and talking with people face to face will make you a very proficient and impeccable speaker. Speaking can be learned by speaking only. You have to expose yourself with this language. Try to talk a lot as much as possible for you. So English is not rocket science, it's a language. Keep patience,
Hmm.
enjoy the process of learning, and just do your homework. Don't procrastinate. If someone is suggesting something to you, giving feedback, work upon it. That's how you can learn it. Done.
Oh my God. That's why I call you, you are a treasure of ocean.
I'm not.
You are full, you are a treasure of knowledge. Every time I always think like if someone have doubt, we can ask anytime to teach us you.
No,
Okay,
it's not like
yeah.
that. I do have some flaws. Yeah.
Oh no, it's your task like to buttering many times. Like I found, I don't know. You use different adjectives. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know the meaning of those adjectives. I always think how you learn those new words, new vocabulary every day. I don't know. Some from where you find those because I'm not in the noticing and using those different adjectives. Like every day we are using something like one or two new vocab, but every day I find different adjectives in your speaking, in your videos, and many times on Skype app. I don't know from where you search all those words. Okay. Apart from this, I just want to tell like you discuss about the Hindi language. So that time you were saying many of Indians are not aware about the grammar of Hindi. So about that, I just
True.
want to say, like while speaking Hindi, I noticed we are not fluent in Hindi also. Somehow, if we are trying to connect in Hindi with anyone, I always feel like after using one or two sentences, or maybe in between the sentence, we use some words of English. Yeah, I can I can also speak Hindi very well, but if I talk about the each and every word about Hindi, so sometimes I use English in between the sentences of Hindi.
It
And
happens.
second
Being
thing,
an English
yes,
teacher, it happens. Yeah.
and second thing, like you said about the active listening. So I just want to simplify from you, like what is active listening and what is passive listening? What is the difference between those?
Well, when I'm saying active listening, so active listening is something, for example, you are speaking something, I'm listening to you, and I'm all ears. It means whatever, sorry, whatever you are speaking, I'm listening, then I'm processing in my brain, and I'm storing in my conscious versus subconscious mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to passive listening, you are speaking, you are talking about English, or you can say you are talking about Agra, and I'm thinking about Ghagra. I mean to say, like, physically I'm here, mentally I'm somewhere else. So that is called passive listening. I'm listening you for the sake of just listening, but I'm not here at all. I might be thinking
Okay.
about my wife, my children's, my girlfriend, or anyone else, but I'm not listening to you actively. So
Hmm.
active listening is something that whatever you are listening, you're processing, and then you're gaining something, you're acquiring something. That is called active listening. That's what
Hmm.
I would say.
Very well said and very nice example. I give this example to my student whenever I teach them, whenever I motivate them. So somehow, if I'm standing to someone and he is not able to understand and not able to giving the answer in that case. So usually I do the same. Like I always say, you are physically sitting in the class, but mentally you are. I don't know in which world you are moving. So that is passive listening, right?
Yeah, it happens. Exactly. Body
Yeah.
present, mind absent.
Yeah. Very well said. Okay. So, any doubt, any questions in your mind? Because now my mind is fully satisfied from each and every answer from your side. Thank you so much. Because it's not only my question. Usually, I connect with other learners, so these questions come across through conversation we discuss. So that's why I wrote down some questions so that I can ask with to any expert. So I discussed with you, and thank you so much. I'm very satisfied with your answers.
Okay, so I do have only one question for you.
Yeah,
I'm not sure whether you have heard about this terminology or not, but I'm sure you have heard. That is articulation. Have you heard this terminology?
yeah,
Articulation. Would
articulation.
you mind if you would enlighten me with the vast knowledge and experience? What does articulation means and how it is related to our spoken English?
Hmm. To my opinion and in my views, articulation means to express, like how to express your thoughts, your ideas, in which way you can express. That is articulation. Because if we are talking in English, so so we are concentrating only about the English language. Whatever language you are speaking, in which language you are comfortable. Like in any language, according to me, language is just a mode of communication, right? So same as if we are speaking English, so in that case, somehow we are connecting with other person. We are sharing our thoughts, we are sharing our ideas, and we are able to convey the opinion and views. So that is articulation, like your language, how you are using the word, how you are expressing your thoughts, in which way you are expressing. So that is the articulation in my views. I don't know I'm right or wrong.
No, you hit nail on the head. You are absolutely right. Articulation itself is all the game of clarity, like the secret of three C's. Whenever you are speaking, it should be clear, complete, and correct. And that is related to expressing your ideas in such a effective and amazing way that the person to whom you're talking, he or she can understand you so well as you want to make him or her understand in
Yeah.
the same way. So you have explained so well. Thanks. And I'm not sure, I think we are running out with time. If you have any question that you want to ask to me, so you can ask.
Now my basket is empty, no doubt. But yes, whenever it again fill with questions, I will again thrown on you, and I will ask again
Yeah.
all my. So that's why I always try, like whenever teachers they will be free, I will ask questions, I will ask doubts, because it's really nice whenever we get opportunity to connect with expert or maybe with a better learner. So in that case, we really get different knowledge that is really beneficial for us. Because if we are connecting with the beginner, with any tyro person. So in that case, I think we are not getting something. In that case, we are sharing our views. We are just sharing our thoughts. But whenever we get a chance to connect with any expert person, so in that case, somehow we are grabbing the knowledge. So that's why, yes, today's conversation, I think this will be beneficial not for only me, for many more learners who want to learn something new, who and who want to clarify their thoughts about those doubts and questions which I asked today.
Yeah, in fact, I myself consider me as a tenderfoot. I'm totally a newbie in terms of spoken English. I don't consider myself as a proficient and impeccable speaker. I'm trying to being eloquent, but yes, I myself is overwhelmed and awestruck at the same time as you have given me a very golden opportunity to be here. And the question which you have asked me totally made me astonished. Sometimes I bit feel confounded, but still I'm trying to be dexter and adroit in terms of answering your questions.